Okay, hello, and welcome to this vlog. This is our third in the series here for exponents, really negative exponents, zero exponent, and quotient rules. Now, we're going to combine the previous two vlogs, those concepts, into this vlog. If you have a negative exponent, what do you do? If everything's raised to a negative exponent, what do you do? If we have a over b raised to the negative m, we can take the reciprocal of b over a and raise that to the positive m. Okay, so now for this example right here, that 2 to the negative 4 moved up to the numerator, and it was 2 to the positive 4. That 3 to the negative 5 moves down to the denominator, and it's 3 to the positive 5. Okay, now we're going to apply these rules here to these examples. So what do? We have 5 to the negative 2 and 4 to the negative 4. The bases don't match, so we have to move these numbers individually. So 4 to the negative 4 moves to the denominator and is 4 to the fourth, and then 5 to the negative 2 goes to the numerator and is 5 squared. I'm not going to multiply that now. I want to apply the rules right now and concentrate on that. It's 5 squared over 4 to the fourth. Okay, move over to B now. So y to the fifth over x squared. Pretty simple. Let's move over to C. Now, I'm going to identify which variable is raised to the negative exponent. Okay, x times y to the negative 4. The negative 4 does not cover or belong to x. X is x to the positive 1. That gets left alone. Okay, you can see what happened here. The y to the negative 4 moved to the denominator, and the z to the negative 7 moved to the numerator. The x stayed where it was. It's not affected by the negative exponent. Now, if we had x times y and the quantity by parentheses to the negative exponent, we'd move the whole thing. But this isn't that case. Let's look at D now. Okay, x cubed is left in the numerator. Y to the negative 6 gets moved to the denominator, and we have y to the positive 6. Now we'll work on E. Sometimes I'll do this. The b stays where it is, the 3 stays where it is. Now we have a to the negative 3 and d to the negative 4. Each of those gets moved to the opposite part of the fraction. So that's our answer, b times d to the fourth over 3 times a cubed. Our next three problems will incorporate all the rules together. Okay, so for A, we have some choices here. We could flip the fraction over and write 4 as a positive exponent, or use a product rule of -4 first and then work on the negative exponents. I'm going to use the first method. Now we use the product rule to apply the fourth power to all our parts of our fraction. I'll do that now. Okay, remember, the power rule, we multiply exponents. Okay, so for the 5, it's 5 to the fourth because it's 1 times 4, 2 to the fourth, and then x to the x cubed to the fourth power. We multiply them, becomes 12. We don't add them. Let's clean it up now. And that's our final answer. The important is that we apply the rule correctly. Let's look at example B. 2x raised to the third and 2x raised to the 2, raised squared. Notice we have parentheses. Let's look at something here. Okay, 2x and 2x, they're the same base. So, I mean, I could take the power rule and apply the 3 in the parentheses and then the 2 separately and then work everything out and get the same answer, or realize simply that 2x and 2x have the same base. Now here's what that means. So now we have 2x raised to the fifth power. So we use the product rule, and it's 2 to the fifth and x to the fifth. All right, and that's our final answer for that one. Now let's look at C, all raised to the -3 power. If we decide to flip the whole fraction, what's inside, the -c inside, don't change. Keep them negative. Okay, that's the problem we have with that sometimes. Okay, I didn't change the inside. I kept it the same. The exponent on the outside became positive, and then the fraction, wait a minute. I forgot to flip the fraction. Hold on, let me fix that. Okay, now, excuse me for that mistake. Now you can see I've taken the fraction, I have taken the reciprocal of it, but I have kept the negatives in place. The outside negative exponent is positive. Now we deal with the negatives on the inside. So now, as we can see, we have not applied the product rule yet, I mean the power rule yet. Okay, that's our answer. It's not the final answer. We would normally, cube the 3 and then cube the 4. It would be 27 times 64, and you can figure that out.